Welcome back. In this module, we discuss two-phase method and Charney's EM technique. While solving LPP, when the constraints are of less than or equal to type and all the constants on the right hand sides of the inequalities are non-negative, it is easy to reach an initial basic feasible solution. But for a LPP with constraints in the form of equations, or if there is greater than constraint with non-negative right hand side or less than constraint with negative right hand side, then a basic feasible solution cannot be obtained right away. In such a situation, in order to obtain an initial basic feasible solution, we first write the given LPP in its standard form and add variables called artificial variables to each of the constraints, which makes the initial solution infeasible. The newly added artificial variables play the same role of slack variable to provide the initial basic feasible solution. These artificial variables have no physical meaning. The method of solving LPP with artificial variables is valid only if it is able to make these variables out or to make them 0 at the final solution. The two methods generally used to solve LPP with artificial variables are two-phase method and Bigham method. Two-phase method. Consider a LPP with greater than or equal to constraints. Such constraints make the initial solution infeasible. Let x1 plus 4x2 greater than or equal to 2 be one of such constraints. After adding surplus variable, we get the equation of the form x1 plus 4x2 minus x3 equal to 2. In such an equation, we add an artificial variable, say a1, and it becomes x1 plus 4x2 minus x3 plus a1 equal to 2. Now, we include the artificial variable added to the constraint like a1 as a basic variable to start solving the LPP. Hence, we get an initial basic solution which is feasible. The maximization procedure of the LPP is done through two phases. In the first phase, consider the cost coefficient of all the variables in the objective function except the artificial variables introduced as zeros, and the cost of the artificial variables are assumed as -1 each. In this phase, the maximization of the problem is done with the new objective function. The current problem with the new objective function is known as auxiliary problem. The first phase ends with the value of the objective function as 0 and without any artificial variables in the basis. The second phase starts with the calculation of the net evaluations for the current simplex table with the original objective function. Proceed as the steps suggested by simplex method for attaining an optimal solution to the given LPP through the second phase. The procedures of two-phase method are summarized as: step 1. Write the given LPP in its standard form and check whether there exists a starting basic feasible solution. If there is starting basic feasible solution, go to phase 2, otherwise go to step 2. Step 2. Add artificial variables to the left side of the each equation that lacks the needed starting basic variables. Construct an auxiliary objective as maximize g of x equal to minus a1 minus a2 minus etc minus ak, where a1, a2 etc ak are non-negative artificial variables. Step 3. Apply simplex algorithm to the auxiliary LPP. Finally, the following cases may arise: maximum g of x less than 0 and at least one of the artificial variable present in the basis with positive value. In such a case, the original LPP does not possess any feasible solution. Maximum g of x equal to 0 and at least one artificial variable is present in the basis with positive value. In such a case, the original LPP possesses the feasible solution. In order to get basic feasible solution, we may proceed directly to phase 2 or else eliminate the artificial basic variable and then proceed to phase 2. Maximum g of x equal to 0 and no artificial variable is present in the basis. In such a case, a basic feasible solution to the original LPP has been found. Then go to phase 2. Step 4. Phase 2. Consider the optimum basic feasible solution of phase 1 as a starting basic feasible solution for the original LPP. Assign actual coefficients to the variables in the objective function and a value 0 to the artificial variables that appear at 0 value in the final simplex table of phase 1. Apply simplex algorithm to get the optimum solution. The method is illustrated here through an example. Maximize f of x equal to 4x1 plus 5x2 subject to 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 6, x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 5, x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 1, x1 plus 4x2 greater than or equal to 2, x1 x2 greater than or equal to 0. Introducing slack variables and surplus variables, the problem in its standard form as maximize f of x equal to 4x1 plus 5x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4 plus 0x5 plus 0x6 subject to 2x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 6, x1 plus 2x2 plus x4 equal to 5, x1 plus x2 minus x5 equal to 1, x1 plus 4x2 minus x6 equal to 2, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6 greater than or equal to 0. The solution x1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to 6, x4 equal to 5, x5 equal to minus 1, x6 equal to minus 2 is not a feasible solution. To get a starting basic feasible solution for the problem, we are formulating an auxiliary problem by introducing two artificial variables to the third and fourth constraint equations. The objective function is changed as g of x only with the cost coefficient minus 1 each for the artificial variables and 0 each for all other variables included. The new problem is to maximize g of x equal to 0x1 plus 0x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4 plus 0x5 plus 0x6 minus 1a1 minus 1a2 subject to 2x1 plus x2 plus x3 equal to 6, x1 plus 2x2 plus x4 equal to 5, x1 plus x2 minus x5 plus a1 equal to 1, x1 plus 4x2 minus x6 plus a2 equal to 2, where x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, a1, a2 greater than or equal to 0. Here we got a problem with 4 equations and 8 unknowns. Keeping x3, x4, a1, a2 as basic variables, we get an initial basic feasible solution to the problem as x1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to 6, x4 equal to 5, x5 equal to 0, x6 equal to 0, a1 equal to 1, a2 equal to 2 and g of x equal to minus 3. The simplex table is as follows. Since the current solution is not optimal, the variable x2 enters to the basis and a2 leaves from the basis, and then new simplex table is here x1 enters 2 and a1 leaves from the basis. The next iteration is, since all Zj minus Cj's are non-negative, the current solution is optimal. From here the second phase of the problem starts. From the simplex table we are removing the columns of artificial variables, that is of a1 and a2. Give the original cost coefficients as given in our original problem, but accepting the variable remaining in the optimal solution as the basis for the original problem, which containing the simplex table. Then the simplex table is as follows. Here all Zj minus Cj's are non-negative, so the current solution is optimal for the original problem. Hence the solution of the problem is maximum f of x equal to 13 by 3, where x1 equal to 2 by 3, x2 equal to 1 by 3. Bigham method. An alternate method of solving LPP with artificial variables is Bigham method. It is also possible to solve an LPP in one phase even after introducing artificial variables. In Bigham method, the LPP with artificial variables is solved in a single phase. In this method, the original objective function of the LPP f of x is replaced by capital F equal to f of x minus m into summation over I from 1 to k a I. A's are the artificial variables and m is an arbitrarily large number as compared to the coefficients in f of x. The modified objective function capital F is maximized subject to the constraints of the original problem. Optimal solution of the modified problem with all the artificial variables are zeros is the optimal solution of the original problem. But in the optimal solution of the modified problem, if all the artificial variables are not zero, the conclusion is that the original problem is not feasible. If the modified problem is found to have an unbounded maximum, then the original problem too, if feasible, is unbounded. The iterative procedures of the method are: step 1. Write the given problem in its standard form and check whether there exists a starting basic feasible solution. If there is such a solution, move to step 3, otherwise to step 2. Step 2. Add artificial variables to the left side of each equation that has no obvious starting basic variables. Assign a very high negative penalty, say minus m, to these variables in the objective function. Step 3. Apply simplest method to the modified LPP. The following cases may arise. 1. At least one artificial variable is present in the basis with 0 value. In such case, the current optimum basic feasible solution is degenerate. Number 2. At least one artificial variable is present in the basis with a positive value. In such a case, the given LPP does not possess an optimum basic feasible solution. The given problem is said to have a pseudo optimum basis feasible solution. Problem. Use Bigham method to solve the LPP. Maximize f of x equal to minus 4x1 minus 3x2 subject to 2x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 10, minus 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 6, x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 6, x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0. Solution. Introducing surplus variables x3 and x5 and a slack variable to the problem, the constraints are becoming equalities as follows: 2x1 plus x2 minus x3 equal to 10, minus 3x1 plus 2x2 plus x4 equal to 6, x1 plus x2 minus x5 equal to 6. Consider x3, x4 and x5 as basic variables, and the basic solution is x1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to minus 10, x4 equal to 6 and x5 equal to minus 6. But a feasible solution is not attained. Introduce artificial variables a1 and a2 to the first and third constraints respectively. There becomes 2x1 plus x2 minus x3 plus a1 equal to 10 and x1 plus x2 minus x5 plus a2 equal to 6. Consider a1, x4 and a2 as the basic variables. Then the initial basic feasible solution is x1 equal to 0, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to 0, x4 equal to 6, x5 equal to 0, a1 equal to 10 and a2 equal to 6. Now we can start the iteration procedure by considering the objective function containing the artificial variables with very huge negative cost coefficients. The modified objective function is f of x equal to minus 4x1 minus 3x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4 plus 0x5 minus m a1 minus m a2. The first iteration table is: among Zj minus Cj values, the most negative is minus 3m plus 4. Corresponding minimum non-negative ratio is 10 by 2. Hence, the vector y1 corresponding to the variable x1 enters as basis and the vector y6 corresponding to the artificial variable a1 with least ratio leaves the basis. The column vector corresponding to a1 is removed from the simplex table. The new iteration table is: here the most negative net evaluation is Z2 minus C2, that is equal to minus m by 2 plus 1. Corresponding minimum non-negative ratio is 2. Hence, the vector y2 corresponding to the variable x2 enters as basis and the vector y7 corresponding to the artificial variable a2 with least ratio leaves the basis. The column vector corresponds to A2 also be removed from the simplex table. The new iteration table is, observe that all the net evaluations are non-negative and the basis contains no artificial variables. The current solution is optimum, that is the maximum of f equal to minus 22 where x1 equal to 4 and x2 equal to 2. Let us summarize what we have discussed in this module. This module is intended to study some special cases arising in an attempt of solving a LPP. Due to some constraints of the problem, it may not possible to get an initial basic feasible solution directly. Hence, it requires introducing some additional variables known as artificial variables to the problem. This module explains the two methods of solving LPPs involving artificial variables, which are two-phase method and Bigham method. LPPs with artificial variables are solved to illustrate the methods. Before going to the next module, please try to answer the following questions. Use two-phase method to solve. Maximize f of x equal to 3x1 plus 2x2 subject to 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 2, 3x1 plus 4x2 greater than or equal to 12, x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0. 2. Use two-phase method to minimize f of x equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 subject to the constraints x1 minus 3x2 plus 4x3 equal to 5, x1 minus 2x2 less than or equal to 3, 2x1 minus x3 greater than or equal to 4, x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0, x3 unrestricted. 3. Solve the following LPP using Bigham method. Maximize z equal to x2 minus 3x3 plus 2x5 subject to the constraints 3x2 minus x3 plus 2x5 less than or equal to 7, minus 2x2 plus 4x3 less than or equal to 12, minus 4x2 plus 3x3 plus 8x5 less than or equal to 10, x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0, x3 greater than or equal to 0. Number 4. Use Bigham method to minimize z equal to 2x1 plus x2 subject to the constraints 3x1 plus x2 equal to 3, 4x1 plus 3x2 greater than or equal to 6, x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 3, x1, x2 greater than or equal to 0.